Are you hoping to get a big refund from Uncle Sam? Yesterday was the first day that you could file your tax returns. I know crunching numbers can be stressful, from your W-2s, 1099s, to new tax laws and deductions. Yeah, there's a reason why I quit accounting. I used to be a CPA back in the day, but I shall digress. Joining us this morning and choosing the right tax preparer is another former accountant, Roseanne Freitas, Public Relations and Communications Manager with the Better Business Bureau, Great West and Pacific. Good morning, Roseanne. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm doing great, Ross. Good to see you.
Now, first off, there are many tax preparers out there. What are the different types?
And we really need to understand what those different types are, because a lot of times we always think of certain ones, but there are a few options. So what we do need to know, though, when it comes to actually having that person represent you to the IRS on an audit or a collections issue or any appeals, they either have to be an enrolled agent, a certified public accountant, or a tax attorney. So let's talk about what those are. Our enrolled agents also known as an EA, is a tax preparer approved by the IRS to represent the taxpayers. What that means is they've gone through testing, also looking at their background and doing background checks. So the IRS has given them that stamp of approval. Now, certified public accountants, CPAs, which we're all pretty much familiar with, they actually went to college and have that college degree. And of course, they passed that test given by the state, which is what you did, Ross. Now, we also have tax attorneys, and those are lawyers who actually specialize in taxes. And so they really are there to help you with sheltering part of your income or specialized advice on municipal bonds, estate planning, and a little bit more. But you'll also see non-credentialed tax preparers. However, just because they are non-credentialed doesn't mean they aren't registered. So they have to have an active preparer tax identification number. How's that for a long one? It's called a PTIN, and they have to have that through the IRS.
Now, Roseanne, which type of tax preparer is suitable for the person at home?
So it's really going to be dependent on your tax situation. So an EA is a good option if you have a slightly more complex tax situation, but you want to make sure anybody you use is an expertise in the area that you have your issues or your tax return needs to be done. Now, EAs typically charge less than a CPA. Now, CPAs are highly skilled in accounting, and this makes them really good candidates for complex tax planning and, of course, your preparation. And then we get into the tax attorney, and they really are very capable. Obviously, what they do tend to charge higher fees. However, you have to look again at your tax situation. Now, your non-credentialed tax preparers are highly competent, but without a national license requirement, you need to know how they're staying abreast of the tax codes and how they work. So really different options depending on your tax situation.
And finally, Roseanne, how can people choose a legitimate tax preparer?
And that's a great question, because unfortunately, we do know we've seen what they call ghost accountants, and those are people who pretend they're tax preparers and take off with your information. So when you're looking for that legitimate tax preparer, review their credentials, ask them, and then verify. Also, go do a search. You can search at bbb.org. You can also do a Google search and ask your friends for references as well. Also, other preparers can help you with forms and basic matters. But remember, when it comes to that audit, they either have to be an EA, a CPA, or a tax attorney. And always be wary of any spectacular promises, so especially if someone promises you this large refund and that's really not what you expected. Just some red flags to be careful, because they're dangling that carrot. Also, ask them about their availability so they can meet that. And also probably start now, because they get very, very busy. And always ask about those fees ahead of time so you can plan accordingly.
And Roseanne, with you being a former accountant, I got to ask you, do you do your own tax returns?
No, I have a CPA.
I'm with you, Roseanne. I have someone else do my tax returns as well. So we're not judging here. It makes life easier, right?
It makes it so much easier, and I use an accredited business with the Better Business Bureau for my CPA.
All right. Thank you very much, Roseanne. You have a great day.
Thanks, Ross.